Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You're watching my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a review of MTV Catfish, the episode of Sparkayla and Maritha. Alright, this episode, I mean, it was good. It was good, but it just had me going a little bit. And this is the first time ever they did a DNA test. So I was like, what is going on here? Like, it's like they try to make history of Catfish so far. The first week was the rudest ever catfish ever in history of Catfish. Then we had the first ever explosive fight in Catfish last week. And now this week we had the first ever DNA test. So it was like, oh, they're trying to up the ante with a lot of these Catfish stories. Alright, so remember, this season is different. The person who getting Catfish don't reach out to Neve and Cammy for help. The family, the friends, anonymous tip reach out to Neve and Cammy to help the person who's being catfished. So they don't have no idea they're coming. And they'll be blindsided, but most likely they will accept the help. Alright, so this time we got a girl named Kiana. Kiana is in California, and she is married to a girl named Sparkayla. They've been together for 12 years, but they've been married to 2. And she believed that Sparkayla is getting catfished by the girl named Maritha. This girl Maritha, and one day reached out to her on Instagram and said, "Happy birthday, I am your sister." So I was like, oh, what's going on, sister? So right off the bat, Sparkayla, because she was the only child. She grew up as the only child, and after a while, I think around her 10th birthday, she explained that her father came with 2 little girls and saying that these is your sisters. So ever since then, it's like that. But even then, she still don't have a close relationship with her sisters as much. And she also doesn't have a close relationship with her father, because her parents split when she was like 2 or something years old. So she don't really have a good relationship with him. So when this girl Maritha came out as Instagram and DM her, telling her that she's a sister, she reached out to her father, but her father never responded back to her, saying that saying that whether or not this girl is her sister. So she never got an answer confirmation, because it would be from her father's side, because her mother, that was the only child, so it had to be on her father's side. And you know, sometimes guys out there, they had kids, they're spreading their seeds and having kids and not knowing the lies will catch up to him. And I guess this is a case of episode that a lie catch up to him, but I'll hold on to that later on. Alright, so they were posted. She posted. Maritha's in Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada, and it was Sparkayla's birthday. So Kiana and Sparkayla went to Nevada to try to meet Maritha because she was so sad and so happy to see them. But when they got there, she ghosted on them. And had never responded to their messages. 21 days later, they reached back out to her and saying that, oh, she had to change, something happened, she had to change her number, and so she gave her the new number. So they've been going on back and forth with this for 2 years. Now, when Cammy came in and we explained the story, Cammy asked her, "Did you ask her what's your father's name?" She said no, she never asked her. I was like, oh, wow, you just so openly, because Kiana said she's so openly connected with this girl. Because Sparkayla, according to Sparkayla, she said it took 4 to 5 months before she even started getting connected to her. Kiana said no, they instantly connected. I said, yeah, I believe so. Because she said she always wanted a sibling. She always liked that. So she wants that sibling love. So she was open to the possibility of that happening. So she was ready to have that. So that's why she was so willing to drop her guard and not have her guards up, according to this girl. So so the first time to meet, and then the second time they talk and everything, she ghosted on her. So Sparkayla blocked her. But then they proceeded to reach out to her again, and they got unblocked and they started talking again. So it was like that. So it was like, okay, what's going on here? So Neve and Cammy saying, we're going to do some investigation. Hand tight. We're going to do investigation. and we're gonna see what's up because this is crazy. But they was first of all they were trying to know what her motives are because while they was talking, because usually when somebody lost later to come, they might want to ask for money, so they said has she been asking for money, but Sparkayla said no, she hasn't asked her for money, but she always crying broke. She don't have money this, she don't have money that, she don't have money this. I said maybe, like Cammy said, maybe she trying to build that trust and gain that thing. Cause y'all have watched Fall from Grace from the Netflix video by Tyler Perry. Had I think a best friend was scamming all these old women and build a trust with this girl Grace for 6 years. Grace didn't even know this girl had a freaking son, and they was scamming everybody on the motherfucker. So they was scamming everybody. So it was scam Grace. So people could be plotting for years until they strike. So maybe that could be happening. But she said no, she always cried broke. But Sparkayla and Kiana both said that they are like, the job they do, they kind of work with a lot of celebrities or something like that. And some, not at a greater scale, but some way, shape, or form, and they pay, they show that she worked with a lot of celebrities. So maybe Kiana feel like she doing it for clout chasing. She's chasing her and saying she probably want to do what they were doing. She trying reaching out so she could get that confirmation that, oh, they work with celebrities, they doing this, they doing that, they good, they fashionable, stuff like that. So maybe if I connect with them, I could get some attention myself. That could be a possibility. So we don't know. Out of all this thing was going on, they still can't fathom what is her reason for reaching out to her. I mean, you reach out to her saying you want to meet her, and then when you meet her, when they try to meet you, you ghosted on them. And then all this second time they try to meet the San Diego, the second time they're trying to meet, and she was there, but they didn't meet. So that's why Sparkayla into blocking her. And then after a while, she unblocked her. So it was like, what's going on? And then one time, they tried to video chat, and the video chat was only 30 seconds. She didn't show her face. It was so dark. She blamed it on the phone and everything. So Cammy said, what the heck to do with the phone? What the heck to do with Android? I was laughing too. I was saying, girl, she is making a lot of jokes. I was saying, what? I was saying, I don't know. This girl could be a man, transition to a female, and then that's why she don't want to get the DNA test, or she don't want to show out because maybe she say that's a sister, but actually it was a brother who was born and then transition. I don't know. My mom was going somewhere else with this because I don't know what her reasons are. What is the reason why she didn't want to show her face? And later on when we saw her, she's a pretty girl. And the picture showed is a pretty girl. So I was like, why she didn't want to show her face when she trying to show her? So she always giving excuses. Something happened. She going with the boyfriend's issues. Everything under mother, she was giving excuses why she can't meet or why she not really there to show, to be prepared to meet up with Sparkayla. So Sparkayla gave Neve the contact information, the pictures, the whatever information she has, those numbers to both the sisters, Dejanay and Mika. I said Sparkayla, Dejanay, Mika, Maritha. What kind of names did this guy have? These girls, like all these damn names. Like this is kind of like some kind of ghetto name. Sparkayla, Maritha, Dejanay, Mika. I was like, okay, all right, we get it. All right. So they try to investigate. They checked the first number that she got because she changed her number after she ghosted on them in Nevada. So they checked the first number. That number was signed to some guy named Peter, whatever it is. So I was like, okay, whatever, not Peter, James in Pennsylvania. I said, oh, it's James. I said, oh, maybe it's a guy, but we don't know. But she changed the number. So the second number they got, it is registered to Maritha in Nevada, and she related to a girl named Pat. Now, Sparkayla said that yes, she did tell her that she related to a woman named Pat. Her mom name is Pat. She keeps saying her mom is Pat. So they got a connection. I said, okay, this is kind of weird. Like, there is a Maritha in Nevada. She is saying this is Pat, but when it came to meeting her, she didn't want to meet. She didn't want to show her face. So what is it? Is this exactly the woman they didn't talk her to? It's not the woman they talking to you? And everything. So now, me contact both the sisters. First we contact Mika, and Mika explained that yes, Maritha did reach out to her and say that that's a sister, but she was like, no, I don't know you. It sounds suspicious. I had no, like that. So Mika was very skeptical about this girl, and say, you know what? It is what it is. I can't deal with that. And that. So she ended that call. And I think she said she did reach out to her father, but her father never said that he had any siblings. So it was like that. No, Dejanay did that. So she said she never got close to her stuff. The end of that call, she didn't really get cool with her. Then they called Dejanay, and Dejanay talked to Maritha, and they talk a little bit, and Dejanay still got funny feelings because she said after she finished talking to Maritha, it was a fake page created by Maritha of Dejanay up there, and she felt very skeptical about that, so she reported her and everything. And Dejanay said she is close to her father, and she asked her father, "Do you know a girl named Maritha?" And her father straight up said, "No, that's not my daughter. I don't know who she is." So we was like, okay. So if Dejanay is close to the father, and they had no reason for them to think that the father would lie, so who is this girl? What is she after? Because Dejanay said that she is like a local celebrity in Oakland. So it was like, is she really is doing this for clout? If she is doing chicks for clout, something like that, it is what it is. So now we got all this information, and it's nothing going anywhere. Because as they're trying to build, they still don't even know what her motive is. Because usually they can find a motive somewhere, shape, or form, and exactly why this person is catfishing. But they cannot really find a motive of any reason why do that. Only that Cammy said she might be moving up to scheme Sparkayla for some kind of reason. So they went back to check in with Sparkayla and Kiana, and basically said she hasn't really talked to her other two sisters, and so she can't really talk to them, ask them what they reached out to them, because when Neve told her she reached out to her. Don't worry about that, that's my phone. Let me get that. Reached out to them. She said no. She didn't reach out to them because she's not close with her siblings. So she didn't even get no answer from them of that, but Neve did tell her that she reached out to them. But they did told her that Dejanay told them that she talked to her father, and her father said no, she doesn't have a daughter named Maritha. So they all like, so what is going on here? So they said the only way we get answers, we got to call her. That's the only connection we could get. We can't find anything. There's no leads, no anything that led us to who she is. So we have to get information from her. So they called Maritha, and she answered the phone, and said, "Maritha, it's Neve. We're gonna talk to you. Everything we need to really get hold of you, and talk to you and see what's going on, because Sparkayla, you been messaging us for 2 years, saying it's the sister and everything, and we want to know, can we come down here or meet up and stuff like that, so we can get everything out in the open, set all things straight. You have all the answers." So she said, "Yeah, I didn't mean to hurt her. It's a lot of things going on that she don't know about and everything." So I was like, hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. That's my phone. I don't know why my phone is going off all around the time now after the recording. So she was like, "Okay, what's going on?" She said she didn't admit to her, so there's a lot of things going on. I said, what's the lie? I was like, why she's so hesitant? Because she said she wanted to meet her, but she's so scared, she don't nervous, she don't want to meet right now. It's a lot going on, everything. I'm not ready, she's not ready. So Lee convinced her and said, "Listen, can we try to get this thing together as we meet together, and she answers, you only want to explain yourself, and get the bottom of everything. You reach out for 2 years, there must be a reason, so let's get down." She said, "Okay, I could drive down tomorrow, and I'll meet y'all there." So they said, "Cool, we gotta wait till tomorrow." So tomorrow came. She drove down there, and they met up at a park. I said, "It's a dreadful day." But Sparkayla is nervous. She's very nervous and everything. Cause we said, we don't know what's going on here. They getting all bad vibes with the geese is all flying over the place. So they said, "Ooh, what's going on here?" So they don't know what's going on. So she was driving down. She driving in the parking lot, and then she walking down. While she's walking down, they trying to see, do you see her? They see her. They looking at her, and they said, "That's the girl from the photos." So this is like, wow, because usually when you catfish someone, it's somebody else. But this person is actually the person who was on the photos. Come on, remember when they trying to talk about it, they couldn't find any profile pictures of Maritha. So maybe she didn't have no profile. She said Instagram, but she had no Facebook, no nothing about the name. So they only say that it was someone from Nevada, but they really had no profile to go off of. So they only had to call her. So when they finally got her, she's the person who was on the picture. So now they're like, wow. So is you the person? What is it? So what's going on? So they was talking. She said she didn't mean to hurt them. She apologized and everything. But every time she said she had been burned, because when she tried to reach out to people on her side of the family, more siblings, she was getting burned. She was trying to meet up with Dejanay. She was trying to meet them, whatever, all that stuff. They was giving her one around. So she has been like upset about it. So she's been like all guarded. But Sparkayla said, when you had reached out to me, I had given you nothing but love. I had reached out to you. I wanted to see you. I ain't give you that impression that I wanted to dismiss you and everything. She said, yeah, you're right. I want to get together. But she said, before we move forward and everything, I need to get this DNA test. So she go that Maritha first said no, she's not doing it. She's not doing that DNA test. She don't want to. She said, why? Because this is the reason we could get this out in the open. She said the reason why she didn't want to do that because when she talked to the father, because she mentioned that her father's name is Tommy. Sparkayla confirmed that the name her father is also Tommy. And she said she found out about her other siblings is that her mom one day told her that she has siblings. No, her mom can what did she say? Her mom told her what? Her mom told her sister's name was Sparkle. So that's all she was going by. So she was searching, and she could not find. So then, which later on, she went to her uncle. Her uncle spilled the beans and told everything, and they found out the name was Sparkayla, and that's how she reached out to her. And then, but she also said she went to talk to her father, Tommy, and her father told her the reason why. So she was hesitant to take the DNA test first because she said the reason why she was so hesitant to take the DNA because her father told her that Sparkayla is not really his daughter. So we was like, what? I said, oh, father, you was doing something else. You lying. You told Sparkayla you don't know a girl named Maritha. Obviously, you probably do know the girl named Maritha. You probably do know you have a daughter named Maritha. And now you told Maritha that Sparkayla is not your daughter. So you playing games, father. You was playing games. Like, why is you doing this? Because you was soaking your eats around, soaking your seeds around all the area, making all these girls, spreading your seed, having all these babies, but yet you don't want to claim or you trying to lie and throw a veg to see that, oh, I'm not just. That's why you started strange with your daughters because you doing your thing. You was going out there spreading your seeds everywhere. And now these girls are trying to 30-something years because Maritha is 30 years old or 31, something like that. Close to age to the other girls, and you got them thinking they try to reach out to siblings and they try to reach out for you for answers, and you not responding, you not being truthful. So you got these girls thinking it's anything else. So that's what she's hesitant. So they say, you know what? After she find that out, she said, you know what? Sparkayla said, this is the first time I ever heard that. I never knew that he even denied that I was his daughter, because he didn't want Maritha to really dig in to his freaking dirty deeds that he had been doing. Alright? So they took the DNA test. The DNA test will take 24 hours. They meet up the next day, 24 hours. The next day, something like that. I said, okay, cool. Cammy had to go pick up the results. Cammy said she would not touch it. She would not open it. That's it. So, need pick up Maritha. They went to the house and everything. And Kiana saw finally Maritha. She said, oh, that you are the person. You are the person. And it seemed like they was matching. Like, they was color coordinated. Neve was color coordinated with Maritha. They were two color coordinated. They got kind of some of the sneakers. Neve had the kind of similar sneakers too. I was like, what the hell y'all matching for? And then, Cammy is so funny. She took the DNA test results and put the DNA test results on the chair and seatbelt the chair. I said, Cammy, you too much. So they read the results. Long story short, 99.8% that they are sisters. I was like, oh, yes. It was a tearful moment. I said, y'all better stop crying. Y'all better stop the tears. I don't want to put no tears in my eyes. So I said, y'all better stop. Y'all better stop. But I was getting like this. I was like, oh, my God. It was a nice joy moment. Nice joy moment. I said, why the father would lie like that? Because he didn't want his dirty deed to be exposed. That's why he lied. I would say, really, really, father, all this could have been avoided if he would have been very straightforward and truthful to y'all at the beginning. And then you had to be going through all this. So the 2 months later, it's Maritha's birthday. They hanging out. They have been good. It was no more ghosting, no more not FaceTiming. They seeing each other. They really be talk on the phone. They really meet now. They meet together now. They chill out. They have a good time. They ain't really talk to the father like that. They said no. They did show him the results to let you know that this is a proof that we are sisters. You dirty dog. And Dejanay and Mika. Maritha said she deal with that in her own time, but right now she's building her relationship with Sparkayla. It's good, but the other 2 sisters are open now after they found out that there is the truth that they are sisters and everything. So, and they're related by blood, and if he is the common denominator, then that means most likely she will be the sisters of the other 2 as well. So that was Catfish, y'all. That was good, and I said the first time ever DNA test, and it was a great results. Cause I would have been heartbroken if it wasn't. And if it was not, then Sparkayla got to find out who this father is and trying to get the DNA test with the guy. Cause he lied to say that that's his daughter. But come on now, that was very dirty of him to say that. But it was a joyous moment, so I ended with a joyous note. I love it. It was great. Host Sparkayla and Maritha do a long last sisterhood. And hope the other 2 sisters get on board. And it'll be a one big happy family. This is something that Sparkayla want, and now she has a sister that she yearns for. And it seemed like they having a good time. So it was a great episode, y'all, right? Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.